Well, I'd like to reintroduce to you, Madam Mayor, Tony Williams, the Chairman of Williams Group of Hotels in New Zealand. Tony, thank you for taking the time to send a message to the people of Huanggang. And looking first of all, this is your first visit to the city. Huanggang is a beautiful place. What were your impressions?
Yes, thank you, Bruce. Huanggang, my first impression, what a beautiful city it is. The lake, the opera house, all the new buildings, the roading network. It's a real privilege to be here. Most importantly though, the people are just so friendly and being so welcoming to us made us feel very important and very special.
Tony, you met Kulik Sin, the mayor of Huanggang, and she personally acted as our tour guide around the International Tourism Expo. Have you ever struck anything like that before?
No, Bruce. In fact, I must say I was quite humbled by that whole experience, particularly with the media following the mayor and her entourage. But it was so nice to experience the cultural and tourism aspects of Huanggang and the district.
And she's a lovely person.
Very nice person, Bruce.
I expected, looking at a mayor of such a big city, I thought, gosh, this is going to be hard work, but she was so friendly.
That's true, yes. No, we're very, very lucky.
Tony, they talked, from cooperation comes mutual benefit. Your views on that?
Bruce, yes, my views are particularly around the mutual benefits. I mean, I think cooperation is working now. Mutual benefits will take some time to develop. Tourism in New Zealand is growing, particularly as it is in China, when I look at the stats out of China, and particularly around Huanggang district, and also the beautiful countryside and the beautiful scenery. So what I would like to see is direct cooperation between the West Coast and Westland and Huanggang district to bring people both ways. I genuinely believe that our people from New Zealand would love to come here and experience the culture.
We went to the tea forum yesterday afternoon and we were welcomed by the Secretariat. We met the mayors and magistrates from 11 counties, and yet we were the only invited guests from the Western, the Southern Hemisphere. It felt special.
Yes, well, it was special, and we were very lucky to be there. And with our contingency of, I think, 10 to 12 people, we're very lucky to be in that forum. I think the forum was very high level. There's a lot of work to be done at another level below it, but we must start there, and I'm looking forward to seeing the results from it.
How do you think we went with them? Were we out of our depth? Did we handle it all right?
No, Bruce, I think our full presentations that we submitted were well received. I thought the video presentation that Western put together was very, very good, and it was very typical of our tourism product and our scenery. And also to note, when you spoke as our mayor representing our full districts, it was very well received and you spoke very well, Bruce.
We met with Yu Zhong, the Vice Director of the Standing Committee, and of course part of the Secretariat, very, very high level in the Chinese government. What did you think of him?
Well, very personable guy, lovely smile, speaks very good English, but mostly he's very astute, and I can sense that he's got a big plan for this district, and also clearly for China.
He has quite a vision by the look of it, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
And so you've had the opportunity to wander around the city. We've looked at many beautiful things. The concept of being there as a Westerner, and probably one of the only Westerners, and that's the thing that's really struck me, not being able to speak Chinese, not being able to read Chinese. And I thought, how does that feel for them when they visit us? Now you're in the sector and a leader in the sector. How do you handle that?
Look, firstly, with Huanggang City, it's a lot cleaner than what I was expecting. There's a lot more water. There's a heck of a lot more trees than what I was anticipating. And I've not been out into the countryside, but I've done the research, and some of those mountain areas are just absolutely gorgeous. In terms of the Chinese coming to New Zealand and experiencing it, I think the thing that they will see straight away is the lack of people that we have. I mean, we have more sheep than people, being at just under 5 million in New Zealand, and they will get to appreciate that. Our scenery is beautiful, and it's untouched. So, but in terms of culturally, I found everyone was so friendly, although we couldn't speak Chinese, and of course the Chinese coming to New Zealand won't be able to speak English. So, but our people are just as friendly and just as welcoming, and equally, I would hope, just as patient.
Tony, just in conclusion, the Mayor has asked me to comment on how we were treated by the interpreters and the support staff. And she was very concerned, or very focused on ensuring that we were well looked after. What was your view on the interpreters, the Bonnie, the tour guide, and the services that followed?
Well, starting with Bonnie, and then the rest of her staff underneath her, the tour guides, we were absolutely delighted. We were treated like royalty. They really, all their attention to detail was very, very good. They certainly showed us around and kept us at point, kept us moving. So all I can say is the Mayor need not be concerned. She's got some very, very good people.
And finally, Tony, will you be back?
Can't wait to come back, Bruce. I've already enrolled for the next year. But most importantly, from our perspective and Williams Hotel Group particularly, we have an open invite for anyone that would like to come down from the Mayor's office, or anyone that she chooses. We will host them. We'll be delighted to show them around, along with all the people from Westland.
Thank you so much, Tony. And I understand that you're heading home in the next couple of days. Enjoy the rest of your time, and gosh, it's been an experience.
Thanks, Bruce. Can't disagree with that. It's been a wonderful time. Thank you very much.